Hello, everyone.
Hello again.
Hello.
Hello. And welcome to another episode of...
This is the Circle Podcast.
My name is James.
It is your host, Philip. My name is Daniel.
Like always, I'm here with my best friends.
All right, so today will be a pretty fun episode.
I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, goodbye.
Goodbye, party people.
See ya.
I'm ready, Larry.
Welcome back to the Circle Podcast. My name is Philip. Glad to see you. Thank you for joining us here at the studio. I'm joined with my two best friends if they would like to introduce themselves.
I quit after that joke.
All right.
Damn.
See ya.
That's what it took.
Good riddance.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what you get, motherfucker. Hello, world. My name is James. Welcome back to another episode of the Circle
Heavier than I
Podcast.
thought.
Check us out on Instagram at the Circle Pod. Same on TikTok. Go see us on YouTube, the Circle Podcast. Thank you.
And if you heard that thud, just know it was my penis hitting my shin.
That was not your big clip, bro.
Couldn't even spell clit.
CLIT.
He did it.
What the fuck?
Boris. I know about
Boris.
the Boris.
Are you done introducing yourself?
Oh, shit.
All you said was your
Sorry.
big cock in your shin.
Welcome back. I am one of your hosts, Andrew, and we enjoy you listening today. Very special episode.
What did you just
Weird
say?
sentence.
We enjoy you listening.
Welcome back. Let's do the whole takeover again.
I know, right?
If you're one of our American listeners or viewers, you know, it's a good thing. You survived 4th of July. Congratulations.
You maybe lost a couple fingers.
Hopefully you have all 10 digits, all your limbs.
Some
Gotta-
hockey player died.
Really?
Yeah.
From what?
He was lying a mortar. Shit, like, hit him in the chest and exploded.
Damn.
And he
It's like
fucking died.
an NHL player?
Yeah.
Damn.
I think so. I mean, someone from work told me.
Holy
It's not
shit.
too often that you... I feel like it's not too often you hear from people dying from fireworks.
I guess he... Well, they said...
How do you get hit in the chest
I don't
by
know,
the
I
mortar?
just-
He was like fucking tabletopping over the mortar?
I don't know.
I don't know
He just-
why you sound really low.
Really?
Yeah.
He loaded it wrong.
I don't know either.
You're better now.
Um,
I'm just
Yeah,
going to
but
start
they-
saying that for
they
now
originally thought that... Because I think when it hit him... When it hit him, he fell back and hit his head. So they thought it was from
him
him hitting his head, but no. It's from him getting fucking wrecked by that mortar.
Dude, he caught a grenade in the chest
Yeah.
pretty much.
He just fucking
Should
died.
we,
That's
I
crazy.
feel like it's a little soon to be laughing. But
I mean, it's not funny he died, but, you know, getting hit with a firework.
Listen, stupid people are going to do stupid things, okay?
Yeah.
Why are you standing right over the fucking thing?
that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
And there's a fuse. Don't you have a couple seconds to run away? No, you do, because I know this. We lit off plenty of them at my house.
Yeah, I feel like most firework mishaps are pretty avoidable.
Remember?
Yeah.
Remember
That's
that
true.
year when my grandpa put the mortar upside down?
Yeah. That shit just
It
exploded.
was like, boop. it just went up like 2 feet in the air, and then just everyone just ran.
Oh shit! Dude, I had video of that.
Every
Like, putting it
year since then, I've been waiting for that to happen. Waiting.
Or did you hear any of the M1000s that Tonio had?
Yes.
Dude, we heard
those
all
things
of
are terrifying.
Those things are loud. There's one where I didn't know he was lighting one. So I wasn't prepared.
Oh, yeah.
And that was just like, it was like in a war movie. I was like,
It's supposedly a quarter stick of dynamite.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So he had 4 left. I was like, dude, light all 4.
yeah, time up.
God,
Dynamite.
that's how you get the cops coming.
You blow a
Yeah,
hole in
yeah.
the road. Imagine there's just like a crater in the middle of your street
This
now.
potholes from 2021 4th of July.
We lit a stick of dynamite.
Dude, like,
Oh, God. I'm so pissed. Were the fireworks good at least?
yeah.
Honestly, some of them were, but I feel like the vast majority were like pretty normal.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should go somewhere else and buy fireworks.
Well, I left it up to Antonio. I just split it with him.
I thought for some reason I thought like, ooh, they're gonna have like the crazy stuff. You know, I was expecting like the Dragon 9000 from Malcolm in the Middle, where it turns where it
Komodo
turns
dragon.
everything. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Komodo dragon, where it turns it daytime for a few seconds.
Well, the first thing Antonio said the next morning is like, next year he's just going to go all cakes and that he's just going to buy the most expensive ones.
I think that's would make more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were really close to buying like a $500, 300-pound cake that
300 pounds.
had 1,500 shots in it. We were about to be fucking Disneyland.
Y'all should have done that.
We should have.
How big was it?
I have no idea.
Oh.
Antonio just said it was massive, and there
Is
was
it-
just cakes sitting on top of it.
Is it cost effective to buy cakes? Because isn't each cake like pretty expensive? You could buy like, I don't know, 10 mortars for the amount a cake
So,
is.
some of those cakes that he bought were around like 100 to 150, which I think you could get like 24 shots of mortars for like $60.
Yeah, it's kind of expensive.
Yeah. I think he should definitely buy more cakes than not more cakes than mortars. He should definitely have more cakes, but also buy mortars.
Yeah, no,
just
we're definitely
more.
gonna have mortars. Yeah.
More.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna try having people pitch in and help us. Just so we could go all out.
I say just get all sticks of dynamite, dude.
Should get like 10,000 M1000s.
Dude, I don't know who I was following on Instagram, but they had the longest roll of firecrackers I've ever seen in my life going down their street. It was literally
Oh,
like
really?
just going down the street of firecrackers on their story on Instagram. I was like, where do you buy that, and why would you waste your money on that?
Yeah, this is something we were talking about. I was talking about with Dirty Dan. I don't really get the appeal to fireworks, honestly. I feel like I don't get it. It doesn't get me that excited. Like, I don't think I could spend $100 on fireworks.
No?
On one cake? No.
I think for me, it's just because we always throw that party. You know what I mean?
So it's like
Like-
tradition.
Yeah, we provide the food, we
Yeah.
have the water slide for the kids, the alcohol, and then if we didn't have fireworks, I
Understandable.
feel like it'd be like something's missing.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. And I get it that like some people they just really like them. I get that.
I don't love fireworks. I
Mm.
that's why I told Tony like go buy what you want.
I feel.
But yeah, I got trashed.
I love M1000s. I would like those any day, all day.
Just like every morning, that's how you start your day off. Fucking throw an M1000 out your front door.
It's my alarm clock
Oh, that'll wake your ass up.
in my room.
Dude, you'd be deaf. You'd be deaf by like day 2.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
100%.
Time to wake up.
Snooze button.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, imagine if you went to bed and you forgot that was even your alarm clock, and the next morning it was worse. Now you have PTSD.
Probably blow your windows out if you light that in a room.
Yeah.
Dude, well, I kind of had an experience with that. I was fucking sound asleep. I think it was, that 4th of July night. When we got home. People were lighting off fucking loud ass fireworks in the middle of the night.
Oh, really?
Just like, I was so scared, fucking lifted off my bed. It was so loud.
Did you
it
do
felt like it
this?
was right
Did you do this?
there. Ah! I had to block the blast shield. But yeah, dude, it felt like someone lit it right there in that little near our garage. It was so loud. It's like, holy shit, man! It happened like 3 times. I was just scared shitless.
I don't get the mortars that just like go off and they're just loud. They don't
There's
even
no pop.
There's nothing, and you just hear car alarms going off. Antonio bought like fucking 30 of those things. He's lighting them off. I'm like, Jesus. And then after you can get your hearing back, you're just like, are those car alarms 3 blocks away? What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's just really faint.
Yeah, that's how the M1000s were. You're just like,
After?
yeah.
Nah, I covered my ears.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
It was a good night, though.
It was
Yeah,
a very entertaining night.
it was.
I didn't know WrestleMania was on July 4th.
Oh man. Was my uncle pissed the whole time when I disappeared?
He was. I think he was waiting for a moment to be like, "All right, I'm tired of you.
I'm gonna drown this bitch in the pool.
Yeah. Booker T and Rey Mysterio."
Oh, it's so fucked up because the people listening have no idea what the fuck.
Let's just say, yeah, it was WrestleMania at Phil's house.
Oh, God.
On Sunday.
Yeah.
But yeah, because he already had certain problems with her. He was telling me. I don't know if he told anyone else, but that was already itching at him. So I think when he saw, I mean, he had a good reason to be angry because that little kid's a shit.
Yeah, yeah. The other thing I realized, though, or that my grandmother told me, is that all the kids were doing that. And Kevin just singled out.
Okay.
So,
well, never mind.
take that information and do what you want with it.
This is the thing, okay? This is why I say he's a little shit.
No, he definitely is.
go.
No, he definitely is.
Here we go. Let's hear it, Andy. Why did you hate this little kid?
Yeah.
I don't hate him. It's just what he did ticked me off, right? So when I had got on Kevin's bike to ride it, and then you threw the water balloon at me,
Yeah.
and then we rode off, whatever. I was like, okay. And then
You're just like, I'll get you, bitch.
I came back, and then I got another beer, or another Truly, and then you threw one again, you missed, and then you hit the wall. I was like, okay, it's war, bitch. And I grabbed another one. Or I grabbed two water balloons from the little cooler, and I set one on the grass, but then that one popped. I was like, ah, fuck. And then I set one on the property line wall.
Yeah.
Because you had just left, I think. So when you were gonna come back, I was gonna get you. And then this kid just walks up to me, like, I'm sitting like this, right? And then this tape is just the water balloon, right? And he just like looks at me, right? He's like looking at me while he's walking up, and he's just like, I'm just like, what the hell, negative? Like, that's mine, dude. You saw me grab it. Like, what makes you think you could just come up to me and grab it and take it? Right? There's a whole cooler of
This greedy little gremlins just looking you in
dude,
the eyes.
It just made me mad. Okay, I don't have anything against the kid. I was just like, dude, that's like a little shit thing to do. You know?
Andy's arch nemesis origin story right there. Trying to take his water balloon.
Hey, bro, you want to feel the wrath of a bigger kid? I'll fucking head kick you right now.
Oh, it's just funny that pissed you off.
It was just like
much.
such a shit little kid thing to do. I don't know.
Just like a spoiled
Yeah.
kid.
That kid is definitely spoiled, man. The last time they came over and they went swimming, this little fucking brat came up to me, and he's like, "Why is your house so small?" He's like, "How many rooms are in here?"
Oh my god.
I was like, 3. He's like, "Wow."
Dang.
I was like, "You little shit! Like,
Little fucking asshole.
you're just born in the wealth, and you just think that you're better than me."
I think that's a little more understandable than the water balloon.
Even his mom,
it just
even
makes
his mom was like,
makes
"What are you doing? Like, you don't do that. You don't say those things." But still, I was like looking at him like, "Yeah, I would drown you."
That would piss me the fuck off.
Yeah, dude.
It just
That's
adds to
a little shit
it
move.
adds to my anger now.
Yeah.
Well, there was that incident, right? And then there was Sunday night when his mother, said what she said and called my house a shithole. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna drown both of you. Your daughter's fine, she's sweet. She has her moments, but she's a little girl, it's understandable, but I will fucking knock you out.
Yeah. She's I don't know if she's sweet, but I've never seen her. I haven't seen her say anything. I didn't see her say anything that whole night.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, she's probably
What
more
pissed me
reserved.
off too about that kid is that he gets there, immediately jumps on the water slide, right? And he takes other people's stuff. Like, he took the water guns. You weren't there yet, but he had the water guns, so he's using it, right? When he's done using it, he literally just throws it. Just throws it on the sidewalk while he's in the pool. Just tosses
And
it
it's
to
not
the
even
side.
his?
Not even his.
Yeah, dude. That kid's spoiled.
Yeah, spoiled.
Wow.
Yeah. His little fat ass went down the slide too, and there was like a little kid.
Yeah, I
that
saw
little
that.
kid.
Saw that.
Oh, that's when Kevin went off on
Yeah.
him the first time. But he went down the slide. That chubby little boy went down that slide, and he railed this little kid. Like this,
Feet first or like
his side, dude.
side,
Yeah.
Definitely.
And railed this little kid. And the kid got up and kind of laughed it off. At the same time, too, I was like, dude, he just smacked that kid hard.
Yeah.
How old is that? How old is he?
I think he's like 10.
Oh, okay. He's older than I thought.
Old enough to get his ass beat for sure.
I think my favorite part was the rest of the night. Anytime he'd walk by crying, Andy or Daniel would be like, "It's all your fault."
It was technically. You know,
The whole night.
man.
still needs a little taste of his own medicine.
What did you say? People don't forget.
People don't forget.
This kid's 10, crying. This is probably that's probably gonna be a memory of his.
Yeah.
That he's gonna take to therapy as an adult. And here's our group just
It must run in the blood, though, because their mother was terrible.
yeah.
Like, who
acts that way?
jumps out of a moving car,
That too.
throws their weave off, with no shoes on, and books it and disappears into the night?
Yeah.
She's like the ghetto
I
woman
wish-
version of Batman.
I wish I could listen to this episode without having any context, just to see what it would sound like. From
Yeah.
outside
I mean, she
perspective.
was just disrespectful all around. I mean,
She was pissing everyone off.
even
Yeah.
Everyone.
Even in the beginning, when her and Kevin first stormed in the house, she was just like slamming your door. Like she was like both hands, like ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
She did it like 3 times. Like what the fuck? It's funny because you guys were facing away, and I was facing towards all the action. I thought you guys were just like ignoring it. I was like, is anyone like you guys just were like, okay, this is happening, and I'm just like,
Well, no. I didn't notice until Kevin was like in her face, like screaming.
yeah.
Were they
Before-
doing that outside?
Yeah.
Yeah. So before that, it was happening for a little bit too, and I just thought everyone was just ignoring it. I might have been.
I did
influence
though. I did notice it, and then I was just like, and I turned back around.
I was just like-
I was trying not to make eye contact with anyone.
Like, what the fuck is going on? I thought I was the only one seeing it, and then finally everyone was like, "What the fuck? What the hell's going on?" And she started slamming the doors and stuff. Yeah.
You remember when I tackled Napoleon's sister into the pool in the water slide?
Yeah.
Dude, I woke up the next morning and my back was hurting. I'm getting fucking old, man. I was just like, what the fuck did I do? Like, goddamn. And Napoleon's like, dude, you were wrestling my sister. I'm like, damn. What the fuck's going on? Why am I getting this old?
Damn, bro.
You gotta do some
Pilates
stretches.
Yeah, I gotta start
Pre-workout
warming up
stretching.
before wrestling people.
Yeah.
Getting limber.
But apparently everyone in my family was sore from holding people back and like trying to fight people or fight.
Dude, Napoleon kind of got fucked up too
Yeah,
He was fucked
by your
up.
grandma.
Oh yeah. My grandma felt so bad.
How
The
does
next
nuts-
morning she was like, "Can you tell him I'm sorry? I'm
I'm
so sorry."
How does nuts feel?
He laughed about it.
She fucking need him. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
She's like,
She was
This-
just seeing red.
This mother we're talking about, she was pissing everyone off, and my grandmother was really about ready to beat her ass.
Yeah, she's
And
gonna handle it, bro.
At one moment, I had to hold back my grandmother. The next moment, when I was passed out, my buddy Napoleon decided to hold my grandmother back, and she took it out on him.
Yeah,
From what I was told.
it's funny though. If she were to do that to all people, it would be Napoleon, just because I know she loves him a lot. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Good
It's
times. I can't wait for next year.
yeah, just invite them again. Let's
Yeah, bro.
see what happens.
It's just weird, right? As we're getting older, like it's becoming
crazier.
progressively crazier and like more aggressive. You know, you would think as we're younger, while we're getting drunk, like things would
it would
happen.
have been crazier than.
But even when we were like 15 or 16, like we would all just get drunk and talk shit,
Yeah.
light fireworks.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all very chill though.
Yeah,
Like us and
Yeah.
our group, we're all very laid back.
I feel like everyone else there was chill too.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I was having a blast, dude. I was just like looking at all this drama. I was like, sick.
It was, yeah. It was
Like, this has nothing to
entertaining.
do with me. I could just sit back and watch.
It's the best kind of drama.
Yeah, sign me up, dude. So, hey,
Yep.
encore. If you want to have an encore next year, bring it. Don't affect me none.
Yeah, it was good though.
Why do we gotta wait till next year? Christmas party.
Hell yeah.
I was thinking Halloween party,
Ooh. That would be fun.
just not like last year's Halloween party. You guys weren't there, but way too many fucking people, way too many cops.
Oh, it was just like an open invite, right?
Yeah, never again. Little brother's a retard.
Yeah, I feel like that isn't a lesson you'd have to learn. It'd be something like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't.
When you're someone that's 20 or 19 years old, you have an open invite, and there's literally like 35-year-olds walking into your party. Maybe next time, don't make it open invite. There's literally 35-year-old men walking by. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yes.
Whose dad is this?
That is
Whose
fucking
dad
weird.
is. Yeah, someone's got a
Jesus.
fucking, what is it called?
You have a bouncer next time.
Like, you don't got a sleep schedule? What the fuck?
Someone's got a fucking, what's it called?
Napoleon was the bouncer, and that's how the fight almost started.
What are those things called? Fucking home, house arrest bracelets. See some house arrest bracelets walking through the door.
Bro, I'm just going to start zip tying kids. Like, nope. You're done.
You're done.
Leave them on the corner and just let the
or
cops
if
pick
you're
them
gonna
up.
have open invite, at least like have a cover charge,
Nah.
Then at least you're making some money.
Never again. Never again. No open invites. But yeah, I want to do a Halloween party.
I'd be down. That'd be fun.
I feel like our parties are always good,
Yeah.
so.
True.
As soon as Andy got there Sunday, he immediately went to my grandmother's cooking.
Dude, I was hungry. Me and Joseph were talking, though. We're a little mad there's no ribs or meat.
What about those? Did she make those little Hawaiian bread sandwiches?
No, she didn't.
Those either.
Dang.
Hey, take it up with the woman of the house, okay?
That's
Like,
funny.
you want me back next year?
when we were driving there, even Emily was like, "Oh man, I hope she made those little sandwiches."
Fucking good, dude.
Yeah, they do be smacking.
They're fucking good.
I'll let her know.
Yeah.
I'll let her know. Because I feel like she doesn't get enough compliments for her cooking in our household because we're all just so used to it. You know what I mean? It's one of those situations.
I feel.
Yeah, I felt that whenever. Well, the first time I had tried them, I was like, "Fuck, these are fucking good."
I was like, calm down, dude.
The next time she made them again, I was like, "Oh,
She made them for you, too.
yeah,
Yeah, we've like made them a few times here. Because
yeah."
Oh, yeah?
I fucking made them. Yeah, I make them every now and then, just
Yeah.
because they're so fucking good.
Yeah,
So
those are always good days. Should we acknowledge
Oh, yeah.
the prop we have? How far into this episode are we?
Imagine it's like moving on its own.
I know, right?
Only 22 minutes.
Okay, that's not
Minus
too
like the
bad.
first minute, probably.
Not too bad.
Yeah. But originally we were going to play the Ouija board, but we feel like that's something we want to plan.
Yeah, I think we'll have some questions prepared.
Yeah.
Set the mood.
Oh, dude, for the longest time I had the old piece of paper that you had.
All the questions I wrote up.
Yeah, you were like 16?
Yeah, I had been like 16 or 15.
This dude had like a sheet of questions
Yeah,
written
right.
down.
The universe's questions.
And I don't know where I found it. Maybe it was in the box.
I remember it was in the box for a while.
Yeah. But yeah,
like, what is Obama's last name? When will Despacito 2 come out? The world will never know.
This is my grandmother's Ouija board for all the people that are listening. You can see it on the table if you're watching on YouTube. I brought it because I think this thing is older than I am. It's like a year older, my grandmother said.
It's pretty crazy. I kind of like that we're not playing with it yet because it gives all the people who only listen
A
like a
chance to-
wake-up call.
Yeah.
Get this because I feel like that's an episode you're going to want to watch.
Yeah.
You're going to want to go on YouTube, check it out.
Mm-hmm.
But, sorry, go back to the history of this.
But yeah, this thing's a little old. My grandmother had one before that when she lived in Buffalo, and she has some crazy stories about that. Before I came here, she was telling me that how one time they actually threw it away, and then like the next morning or like when she had come home from school, it was on her doorstep again. So she couldn't get rid of it then. And then I think the second time that she said she threw it away, but she doesn't remember. She doesn't know what happened to it. And then she decided to get this one around the time my uncle was born back in like 95. So it's a little older than me. It has some scars on it, if you can't tell.
It's so crazy. Like, you look at the box.
You got to go to the top of the mic.
Uh-oh.
The
So
side
Ouija board,
the side of the mic, I can't hear shit.
Sorry. It's crazy, though, because if you look at the box, like, you could tell its age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people watching can see, but those who aren't watching, like, there's, like, water damage, tape.
Duct
box
tape is
like,
literally holding it together.
Yeah, duct tape's holding it together. There's, like, bite marks from the box. But you look at the condition of the Ouija board, and, like, it looks pretty damn good.
Yeah.
You know? Like, this is not in bad condition whatsoever.
Not at all.
Holding it up for the camera.
But yeah, then there was a period where we didn't use it at all. And I remember like a couple years back, someone was asking where it was. And I could have sworn we always kept it in my brother's closet up at the top. You know, that's where we kept all our board games and all that. And it wasn't there. So we just thought that like someone took it or just, you know, got thrown away. And then it wasn't until I think like a year or two ago when I paid to get new air conditioning and ducts done in the house that the guys that were working on the vents had found it stashed behind the heater in our house. Like that little door that's right before my bedroom, right there. It was stashed in there. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't remember there ever being tape on it when we played it.
Yeah, when was it? I don't remember it being taped either.
I thought one of you guys did that.
I thought
dude.
you did it.
No, I never did that. I feel like someone was taping it to keep it shut.
It does kind of look like
Well,
that.
there was a piece of tape that was going over the side,
Over
but I
the
took it
top.
off. Yeah. But yeah, they found it stashed back there, and no one in my family knows how it got back there.
Weird.
Nobody. Like we don't hide things in there, you know. So it was very
Fucking Daniel, dude.
it was very weird.
So scared. He's like, nah.
I was thinking of that, dude. What if it was like one of our friends that was just like so scared of it they decided to hide it
So that
from
we would
us?
never play with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, here we are, baby.
Again.
Should have thrown it away.
Yep. Should have burned it.
But ready to-
Interested to see. Goddamn. Because this is here. If anything weird is gonna happen in this house.
I mean, I could leave it
After
here if you
your-
want.
After your ghost story.
Yeah, because I experienced something the other day. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Everybody
I mean-
well could have an explanation, but
I'm down to play with it after
It's
we're done
creepy.
recording. See if we get an answer.
Oh, but yes, we do plan on playing it, just not on this episode.
Yeah, it'll be a future episode. So, go smash that sub button on YouTube.
smash that.
In light of that, though, we felt like it would be good if we shared some of our personal stories from it, and you know, because there's a stereotype behind a Ouija board, right?
Yeah.
That you're
Yeah.
gonna like open the gates to hell, and even
Get
though
possessed or something.
apparently they're doing that off the coast. You guys see that fucking video?
Oh yeah, yeah.
The
On
gate to
in
hell
Gulf.
opening? Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Shit's
yeah.
wild.
Yeah,
We're
the
sorry.
Oil fire.
Yeah. But
We're
I feel
sorry.
like this was like a pivotal item in our friendship.
really?
Yeah, because I feel like
Wasn't the first time you came into my house was to play this?
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah. And,
And I
Daniel
feel like-
Dotson's Dirty D's.
He doesn't care.
I'll have to bleep that.
If
If they could find him, they could find us.
that's true. I feel like because we definitely were playing with this before we started doing like the whole circle thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like us playing with this is what really got the thing going of like just like questioning everything. You know what I mean? And like I don't know, just thinking outside the box. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Mhm.
Same.
But yeah, there's a bad stereotype behind the Ouija board, right? Because you're
There
going
is.
to talk to demons or some shit. But we've never had a bad experience. At least I haven't. I don't know if weird shit's happened to you guys.
Nope.
But
I mean, like, not by myself, but definitely with you guys. weird shit has happened.
I think that's the thing. If it wasn't for my experiences with this thing, I think I would not believe in any type of like spiritual plane at all. But this is the thing that makes you think like, I don't know. There's been some weird.
Yeah.
There's been some weird occurrences.
Yeah. So why don't we talk about the first time we played it then? Do you guys remember? I actually have old pictures from that day.
I remember. I don't remember. Someone found those pictures. It might have been you or
I think
don't know if it was Kevin or your grandma. But I remember seeing a picture, and it was like we were all playing it. We looked so young, dude.
So young.
Just little kids.
Andy with his short hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember that picture.
Yep. A long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah. Was that first time? I want to say that first time was when you came over.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing that I remember that really stuck out to me was you and Kevin went to the bank or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we asked it like, oh, like what time are they going to come back home? And it set a time. And then you guys literally walked in the door on the minute that it said.
Yeah. That was weird.
And, you know, it might be coincidence. And I feel like that's what people who are like very skeptical are going to say, oh, it's just coincidence. You know what I mean? But even so, it was still kind of like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Especially at that age.
Yeah, it was definitely trippy.
Yeah.
I think there's some stereotypes too with the actual, I don't even know what that thing's called. The thing that moves.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I can look it up real quick.
Yeah, let's see what it's called real quick before I
The one thing that tripped me out about that day is like that happened, right? So I walk in and I remember your mom had come to pick you up, right? But you weren't touching the board, and we had asked how old James's mom is. None of us knew except you, right? That's why you didn't touch it. And it said, I don't know how old your mom was at the time, but it said a number. So we immediately run outside and ask her. She didn't want to tell us, but she eventually told us. And I was just like, what the
Got it right. Sorry, I
crazy.
found it, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
Dude, what's your cat's problem?
Planchette.
Planchette?
That's what it's
Okay.
called. Planchette.
I don't know. She's fucking clingy. But the planchette, you know, I feel like there's stereotypes about it. People or whoever's touching it is actually the one that's moving it. It's like your subconscious or whatever, right? But there were damn well times, obviously, someone else could have been moving it, or I wasn't even moving that thing at all.
See, the thing is like, well, two things. One, because we were always trying to test it, right? We were always trying to test if it was bullshit. So we would always because we would always do that. We would ask it questions that one person knew and nobody else knew, and have that person not be touching it.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing too, I know I've never moved it purposefully.
Yeah, me neither.
Like I've never moved it to fuck with you guys. I don't know if you haven't. Did you ever do that?
I don't believe so. No.
And that's what's kind of weird about it is like, I don't know, because I've like read stuff online and people will say like, oh, it's just it's everyone's subconscious. Because they know the answer, so they like subconsciously move it towards the answer, or whatever. But I don't know, and it's weird once it starts moving, because it doesn't feel like it feels like that's moving first, and my hand is just following it. Like it feels like my hands are being pulled.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't feel like I'm anticipating where it's gonna go or anything like that. So,
And it's not even
from
that
what
it's
I
gliding.
remember.
It's just like it's more like a gradual like
Mhm.
you know, it's not like
Yeah.
like as if somebody would, you know, be moving it.
Yeah.
It's more like a gradual movement than anything, which creeped me out because I did feel like something was moving it. So, this thing's scary.
The other thing that freaked me out is when like me and Kevin had this running joke for a long time because of our buddy Matt. Like he would have random blackouts at his house, like the fuse would just go off, right? So he would always say it was John the Ghost. I don't know if you guys remember me saying that at all.
Mm-hmm.
So John the Ghost was always like the joke that I had whenever something went wrong in my house. And then we started playing it, and then we mentioned like John the Ghost, and then like it started, like it said it was John. I was like, what the fuck? I made this dude up, you know? What do you mean John the Ghost is here?
That's one thing that's funny though, like, because there's been plenty of times where we'll ask it stuff where there's like a correct answer, right? And I don't know why. I don't know if you guys thought this. I always assumed that if there was some afterlife, like if you died and you became like a spirit or something, that you would just like gain knowledge to everything. I don't know why I assumed that. But like, I feel like that doesn't make sense. You know, if you're like, imagine there's some other like dimension, other state of being and that's what the spiritual plane is or whatever. I don't think you'd gain all knowledge of the universe and time itself. You know what I mean? So it would be interesting to play this again with like a different perspective, because let's say if there is ghosts and that's what this is, then they had to have just been fucking with us the whole time, right? Like there's no sense of there's no sense of truth now. I don't see why there'd be a sense of truth in the afterlife. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like most of the answers are more like playful anyways. You know, like the thing that happened with Daniel, like the Arabic word.
Was it a name?
You're getting ahead of the stories here.
Well, yeah, we're gonna explain it, but
like I remember us asking it like when aliens were gonna come, or like what else did we ask it? We were just asking a lot of questions in the future.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would a ghost know that? You know, you get me?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would they know? Oh yeah, this is when aliens are coming.
Maybe they're all homies. I don't know.
Maybe. But any other stories you guys remember from that first time? Because I remember that too when you guys we were doing like our parents' ages and stuff.
Yeah, that was one thing that I was just like, what the hell?
I just remember being like a kid and using it and asking like if girls liked us or some shit.
Yeah, I remember that too.
We were just asking it like, you know, like those questions really matter to us.
I don't remember that.
But I remember that.
It was like, yeah, I mean, from besides, you know, the more serious stuff, yeah, just questions like that. Just being a teenager.
We had to have been a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, we had to have been sophomores.
Yeah, we were smoking a lot of weed that year too.
We were. And no, I remember too, like there was this girl that I was like in the process of talking to, and then I remember asking if I was going to marry her, and it said yes, and that freaked me out so much.
I was like, fuck this game.
That totally affected how that went. Because I fucked that one up because of that.
Hey, you never know. It's probably all part of the plan.
I have a funny story about that.
Oh, that's
I
funny.
can share it later.
Probably
I'll share it now.
All right, cool. I was about to say, no, now it's fine.
But yeah, so like that ended terribly, right? Like that whole situation with that girl, it ended terribly. And I didn't talk to her since like sophomore year of high school. Like she didn't talk to me at all the rest of high school. And then maybe like a week ago, you know how Instagram, it'll have like the like, oh, people you may know type of thing.
Yeah.
Her Instagram popped up. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like, she looks way different, by the way. But I was like, damn, like, I'm like, I haven't thought about this person in forever. So I went to go see her profile and it was like locked. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna follow her. So I followed her, and I'm pretty sure she declined it because like I got a notification saying that she accepted my follow. Like I noticed this later, and then I went to check, and then it was like back to being locked. And it was like I needed to ask to follow again.
Oh, dang.
So like either she like declined it or she accepted it and then went nah and then like blocked me. I don't know.
She still has a.
But I'm like, what the fuck? Like that was so long ago. Like you're still mad, assuming that's what happened. Like you're still mad.
I'm fucking struggling to remember who this is. To be honest,
remember?
I feel like I have a few names in mind, but I can't remember.
we could talk about it after.
People don't forget, James.
I guess not. I don't know, man. If she's still mad though, like that makes me kind of sad. Like, dang, yeah. I don't know. Like, you haven't moved on in your life. You don't got nothing else better going on in your life than to like, hold a grudge.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And I didn't even do anything that bad, honestly.
It's impressive, I'd say, holding a grudge that long.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm remembering.
I've done worse. Okay, I've definitely done worse.
That's how you should look at it.
Yeah.
Maybe you just set off like a chain of like bad events in her life.
Oh, you were the fucking first stepping
You're the
stone.
catalyst.
Maybe.
You were the fucking tip of the iceberg, dude. And she rammed her Titanic into you.
Glad I was important in someone's life.
As long as she remembers me.
Yeah. Listen, I live my life by how much impact I make, positive or negative.
But yeah, I mean, other than memorable moments, I mean, there was 2 other ones, but well, like first using it, yeah, just asking teenage boy questions. Girls like us, marry them. You know,
Just like that too.
yeah.
That
Just
tone
like
of voice
that.
and everything.
To think now too, though, like think back, if we did ask those questions, I just find that so cringy.
Oh, it's super cringy.
So
I'm so
cringy.
glad we didn't take video. Jesus.
it's
Or
pretty
like
crazy.
Yeah.
live stream that. I'm glad that wasn't a thing back then.
No.
But yeah, besides that, I don't really remember all. I know there's so many times that we played with it, but I don't remember all the other times really.
There's that time when we stayed the night at homeboy's house.
Yeah, Ems.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only other time that was very memorable.
I remember it was freaking him the fuck out. Every little noise, he'd be like, "What was that?"
Should we just tell that story now?
Why not? Yeah.
So Andy touched on this before, but we were at a buddy's house, and he had this like little shed. in
Wait,
his
were you
backyard.
there?
No, I don't think I knew you
Okay.
guys then.
He knew us.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why weren't you there?
I don't know. This probably wasn't cool enough yet.
You were too cool for us, or what?
No, it was a little shit.
Because I feel like this
Well-
was towards the end of when we were using it.
A little degenerate.
It was. This was like
True.
because
But I think this was also around the time when the person that we were staying the night at, us, what would the word be? Fucking kicking him off the island.
kick him out.
Yeah, is when
it was
Andy
getting
kind of
towards
stepped into the position of like, becoming
a solidified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
solidified homie.
True.
Like we had hung out with Andy plenty of times, but I don't think he was consistently hanging out with us at that point.
I feel like though that like you and Daniel were driving already by that point.
Oh yeah, I definitely was.
Yeah. So it had to have been like
With my piece of shit Thunderbird.
I think I was driving like 16 though.
it was like junior year, the start of junior year. You started driving, right?
Yeah, whenever I was able to go for my test, I did it.
Yeah. That's
So,
why
it was
I want
very
to say it was
soon.
junior year that
Yeah,
happened.
might have been.
Anyways, so he had this little shed. It was pretty cool though. It was like a shed, but it was like set up like a room.
Yeah.
It was like a bedroom almost. And side note, Daniel, old 4th member of the Circle podcast.
Who?
Yeah, whomst. He was deathly afraid of this thing.
Would not touch it.
Never played it, never touched it. We would literally chase him around your house with a box.
Yeah,
Because he didn't want to touch it that bad. So we're at M's place, playing with the Ouija board, and then it just starts like spelling gibberish. Like it makes no sense. And we're just like, why does it keep like spelling this? It was obviously not English, but like I didn't think it was another language. I was just
No.
like, what the fuck? This thing isn't working,
Yeah.
or like someone's fucking with it or something. I don't know. Just nothing but gibberish, and it kept saying it. And then I do remember though, it was spelling Daniel a few times.
It did.
Yeah, it would spell
And we
Daniel
would mess with him.
and then gibberish, and then like gibberish, and then Daniel, and then gibberish, and then we're like, what the fuck is going on? And then Daniel's freaking out, and I feel like I remember him saying like, please guys, stop.
Yeah. He was freaking out, and we're like, Daniel, you gotta come.
It's
It's gonna fucking get you.
And it wasn't until the next morning.
If you think about it, now looking back at it, that is pretty fucking weird.
Yeah.
That it was spelling his name. And go finish the story. If
the
you want.
next morning, we're leaving, and then Daniel's like, "Guys, I didn't want to tell you this last night because I was too scared, but that word that it kept spelling was like Arabic." Or he said it was Arabic, and we're like, "What the fuck?" I don't remember what it meant.
Yeah, I don't either.
But like,
I thought it was a name, honestly.
Maybe I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
But I just remember him saying it was Arabic. I don't know Arabic. I know you don't know Arabic. I wouldn't expected M to like look up an Arabic word just to fuck with Daniel.
Yeah.
If he did, that was pretty fucking big brained. But that's like one of my favorite stories of the Ouija board and one of the weirdest moments.
Yeah.
Because it was one of those things where it's like, what the like, if we were all being honest and not messing with it and anything like that, how do you explain that? That can't just be coincidence.
I don't think you can, honestly.
Yeah.
Not at all.
You know what? I'm gonna hit up M and just to double check and be like, "Hey, I just gotta solidify something in my mind. Remember that night?
you were fucking with us,
yeah,
right?
were you fucking with Daniel?
Yeah, let me know what he says. I'm curious.
Because clearly it was meant for Daniel. You know what I mean?
that
And if
message.
all three of us that were playing it don't know Arabic,
what the fuck?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
Subconscious my ass.
I feel like the Ouija board always wanted Daniel.
Yeah.
He's the
You
most
want what you
scared of
can't
it.
have
Yeah.
in life.
The
you
most-
know?
He's just the most scared of it.
It feeds on your fear.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what I mean about it. Always like messing around, Like Daniel was scared of it, so I feel like it was
Mess with
seeing
him.
like wanted to see Daniel's reaction. 'Cause now that I think about it, man, if I was a ghost, that's probably all I would do.
Yeah, I would probably just fuck with people too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Like if I died and they're like,
Crazy stuff.
Imagine you're dead, you're a ghost, and like you just get like a pop up on your ghost phone that like some kids are playing with a Ouija board and you can answer it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm going
Reply
there
now and play.
I'm going there.
I would just be like, "Your mom's a demon. Your soul is now mine. You're adopted."
but like if I died, became a ghost, and they were like, well, here's a device that lets you sift through all of time and the universe, or you can just scare a bunch of kids for eternity. Like, go with the kids. Go with
Yeah.
the kids. So I understand. I would very much choose that.
Yeah, I would like gain their trust. You know what I mean? Like actually share solid information.
Yeah,
use
yeah.
my ghost powers to find out what I can.
At the end of each time, you tell them come back at this time the next day or some shit.
Mhm. Actually, like try to help them in their life, and then just one day, just hard left. Like you need to rob a bank tomorrow.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, bad things will happen.
They're like fucking 30. Leave your wife.
Would you leave your wife for me,
They
John?
have kids. They have kids. The kid's not yours. It's her brother's. Trust me, it's her brother's.
That's so fucked up.
Leave your kids for me, John. Leave your kids. It's like, you lead up to all this shit, like years of like through their
Of
teens,
trust.
and then you're like, on this day is the big reveal, right?
They're about to
And
learn
then
their
they
lesson.
just come into their bed, and there's just like a big pile of shit on their bed, and they're just like, "What the fuck?" And that was like the surprise, you just left a pile of shit on their bed.
Wait. How would that person even connect that? That they would
well,
be like-
I'm saying this is the time of day, the day, the month, the exact time, and the exact year.
Oh, like you're
Yeah.
saying like something big is gonna
Yeah.
happen. Okay.
It's like a pile of shit on their bed.
Okay, that would be
And the
pretty
movie
funny.
ends. What the fuck?
God damn, I really hope I could be a ghost now and fuck with kids.
Oh, dude. See, this is honestly what makes me like struggle believe that there's more,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like most people would feel that way. If you were a ghost, you would just fuck with people.
Yeah.
You'd want to be acknowledged, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So like, why doesn't it happen more?
maybe you don't get a choice. Maybe it's just like something where you're trapped.
It's like in the movies where only if you have unfinished business.
Yeah.
Maybe you just physically can't. But there's like certain. I don't
There's
know.
a lot of shit you can't explain though.
Yeah.
Like paranormally, it's just like, well, that's weird.
Mm.
Like
There's
that.
there's like scratches in their like, I don't know, existence where they can peep through our existence.
Or like that
It's only
movie,
very special cases.
yeah.
Wasn't there an old movie like that? Wasn't it called Ghost or some shit like that?
Coco.
No, are you thinking
Oh
of
my God.
the TV screen?
13 Ghosts.
No. Where the kid got sucked into the TV.
No.
The Ring?
Oh no, not The Ring.
Hold on.
Crap, what's the name of that movie?
I see.
I feel like Whoopi Goldberg was in it.
Oh, I don't know. About
Rat
that.
Race.
Bucket List. Oh, that's Queen Latifah. Huh?
It's pretty much the same thing. Both inspirational.
What was Queen Latifah even famous for?
I don't know. She's a queen or something.
Didn't she make movies?
I thought she did something and then she like transitioned to movies. I thought she was like
Is
one
her
of those
name-
celebrities.
Oh, I
Actually,
have
Queen?
no idea, dude.
That is a good question. Let me find that out.
Yeah, it was Ghost in
That's the name
1990.
of the movie?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, Bruce Willis. Oh, that's not Bruce Willis. That's Sixth Sense. Sorry.
I still have yet
You're
to
still
see
on
that movie.
Sixth Sense.
Yeah,
It's okay. It's good.
it's good.
It's probably like
Oh, she was a
cult
singer.
classic.
Yeah, she was a singer that went into acting. Her name's Donna.
Donna Latifah.
Donna Elaine Owens.
Queen Latifah.
I think Latifah is just like
Donna.
her stage name or whatever.
Never heard
Weird.
Donna. I just think of that 70s show.
Right? Same.
Donna.
You want to do it?
What the hell, Donna? It's a great show.
70s
That show had way too much influence on my childhood.
I know it did.
Yeah.
You'd always talk about it.
That was all I had to watch on my fucking grandma. She didn't have cable, and it was just nothing but that 70s show. And fuck you, Danny Masterson.
Oh, the fucking.
I love that. I loved his character, but he's such a piece of shit in person. He's
Is
like,
he?
Yeah, he's like crazy into Scientology.
No shit.
He's been
I
going
think
through all these like
he-
rape
yeah,
allegations.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta show me this.
Just a piece of shit of a Turk.
You know who his brother is?
Francis.
Francis.
Yeah. But he's normal. I don't think he's in Scientology either.
No, yeah, I think he's normal.
He's normal.
And then their
Yeah.
sister is she's from The Walking Dead.
I didn't know that.
She was the lesbian girl.
the lesbian girl.
Yeah. I forgot her name.
Well,
But
never
he
got-
was she was with not Rosie. Is it Rosie? The Mexican chick? And then the ginger dude. They were kind of like a group. And then the scientist.
I remember the scientist and the ginger dude. I don't remember the ladies.
I think her name was Rosie. Was it Rosie? Not Rosie. Rosa, maybe.
Rosa. Is
That's-
her last name Hyman?
Rosa Hyman?
Rosie Hyman?
No.
Alana Masters. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Huh.
That's their sister.
I've always found it so interesting when there's like a family of like actors, you know?
Yeah.
I
I
find
find it
it
kind of weird.
I find it
Yeah.
interesting when there's like a family of professional athletes.
That too.
To me, it's just like, wow. So you guys just have great genetics.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. The actor thing is a little
what's-
weird for me.
What's
I feel
the
like they
brother's name?
I don't know. Like sold their soul. or something. I don't know.
Their parents did.
Yeah, or something. They fucking sold them into something.
Christopher Masterson.
That's a good point.
Yeah. They played with the Ouija board and set out some demon that gave them acting skills, but also in return they needed all their virginities.
Other virginities.
So
Have you guys heard of the show?
Oh no. Christopher Masterson is also a Scientologist.
Oh no!
not Francis.
Fuck.
They got him too.
That's so sad. I think she is too. I think the sister is as well.
It was probably his brother. Oh my god, your cat, dude.
Isn't it amazing how she'll meow for 50 goddamn minutes out of a door? Jesus Christ.
Unbelievable. like I was gonna say,
She's not coming.
have
in.
you guys seen the show Freud on Netflix?
Not
Freud?
yet.
No.
I've heard of it though.
It's about
About
Sigmund Freud. Yeah, dude, that show's a trip.
Like actual drama series.
I don't know what you would call it. Yeah, I would call it a drama. Yeah, or
Like acting and stuff.
drama, kind of a thriller in a way. I don't know how accurate it is. I mean, they definitely got he was addicted to cocaine part down because this dude was fucking ripping
Like
that
Tony
shit all the
Montana?
time. Yeah, but it was a weird show, man. It's something you gotta look into because I don't want to ruin it. But the chick, I don't know. It's worth watching though.
Okay.
Like
I'll
when I
definitely
think of the
check it
Ouija
out.
board, I think of weird shit like that show and like what they
Huh.
showed in it. And I don't know where.
I've always found him and his nephew. I always forget the nephew's fucking name. But he was another guy who was like a psychologist, but he was like the father of like Western marketing. Fuck, what's his name?
Did all the cigarette ads and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, I've always found them super interesting.
There's a good documentary on that too. On advertising. Forgot what it's called.
Dude, I watched one on YouTube. It was like 6 hours long. Because it
Was
was
it
like
kinda
multiple
old?
episodes.
Was it kind of old?
Kinda. Like
I think I
90s.
saw the same one. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Forgot what it's called.
I watched it on a road trip. And after that, I'm like, dude, we're all brainwashed.
Yeah.
We were all brainwashed. We don't even realize.
Yeah.
And even if you think, oh, no, I'm not brainwashed. That ad doesn't change my mind. It's literally because you're not in the demographic. That's why it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, Bernays. That's his name.
Bernays.
Edward Bernays.
Oh, I haven't heard that name before. That's interesting you bring that up because I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast with Tim Dillon, which I didn't know he was gay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's weird to me.
I think that just adds to his
It definitely does.
crazy
It
character.
definitely does
Like,
now. Yeah.
I fucking love it.
But they were talking about like the CIA with Marilyn Manson, and they started going through all that.
MK Ultra.
Yeah, and they were talking about like today's situation, and they were just saying like, why is it that there's proof in the 60s that there was mass population control, like tests for it, 70s there's the same thing, 80s, 90s. Why do we now think that like, oh no, they
That
stopped
they're not
doing
doing-
that?
yeah.
Yeah,
We're going to find out decades from now.
definitely.
Yeah.
But it's like, but they brought up a good point too. It's like, how do we know that a lot of the shit we see on the internet, like a lot of the rage that's on the internet, isn't from
fabricated.
or foreign bodies? China or Russia might be just like trying to see if they can fuck with the American population. Which, if they are, they're doing it brilliantly.
No, they definitely are.
Yeah.
They definitely are. 100%. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's kind of crazy because we're all kind of blind to it, or not any of us that take the internet too serious, right?
Yeah.
When we see stupid shit on there. But
No, definitely. Like, I 100% believe, I don't know this for a fact, but I would put money on it, that most of the memes that you see online are being backed by companies. I believe, like, companies use that for marketing. Or celebrities, musicians, whoever wants to get, like, eyes on them or their product online, they're the ones creating memes.
100% agree.
And like when it really clicked, I always had my suspicions. And when I was like, oh, for sure, was when that movie Bird Box came out. Because those memes came out of fucking nowhere and in full force.
Yeah.
Full force.
Yeah.
For no reason. The memes weren't even that good, honestly. But they were everywhere.
Yeah.
Or even, I would say even the Vin Diesel memes now.
Yep. With the Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if there's another movie coming out, but
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Fast 9
that's
just came
shitty.
out.
oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, that's where, because that movie, that's where it's coming out. I imagine there's gonna be another movie too.
But no, I 100% agree. Because there's even meme pages you follow. That's like their job, just to make memes.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm sure they wouldn't
yeah.
say no if a company was like, well, I'll give
Even-
you this amount of money. and
Even then, though, how often do you find where a meme originates? Because most of those meme pages, they're not posting their own memes.
No.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just like
It's
whatever
funny.
they find online, they're just reposting it. You
It's
know what I
funny
mean?
when you see meme pages call out other meme pages for stealing their memes. Have you ever seen that?
Yes, I have.
That shit's so funny.
Yeah.
It's like you're all a joke in
Y'all
a
do
way.
the same shit.
Yeah.
Meme culture.
Like, yeah, there isn't. Can you say like, oh, I know of a page that releases their own memes constantly?
Not really. But if I want to find like, I feel like it goes from like, okay, you see a meme on Instagram, you're like, okay, where'd this meme come from? And then everyone's like, oh, this meme came from Twitter. And everyone's like, oh, okay, well, where'd this meme come from? And then you go on Reddit, and then you see it before
Twitter.
Well, even before Twitter. I don't know where it comes before Reddit, so who knows?
Yeah,
Yeah. But I agree. I
don't know.
they're definitely using it for
Because even then, like, because you could find meme pages on Reddit, right? Which is different though, because it's like all the users of the subreddit are doing their own memes, right? But like those memes are like different than like Twitter, Instagram memes. You know what I mean? They're just completely different in like style and humor.
yeah. I feel like it's the kind of the same thing when companies use like slang that everyone's using,
Yeah.
like yes,
Exactly
like
that.
sister, or like you know
Yeah.
what I mean, just anything of that sort, like sheesh.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah.
This is a little weird, and it's like a fucking like lotion company. Like, okay, well, you know what you're trying to do, right?
I never thought about the company thing. Never thought about that.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
there's a
those-
new wrinkle in my brain with the whole idea of like foreign entities like fucking with the American population. Because let's be honest, we're all too stupid to like take a step back and be like, well, what am I getting pissed off for? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of wrinkle in your brain,
Oh, here we go.
I forgot where I saw this, but they were explaining why foot fetishes were so apparent in society. Not apparent, like abundant in society. Why so many men have them? Apparently, in a certain part of your brain, like if you were to cut it open, you could map out different feelings, like literally, like oh, it's your foot, head, whatever. And apparently, the foot feeling is close to like your sex drive or your horniness. And so it said it's easy for those connections to be crossed. And that's why a lot of men have foot fetishes. I don't know if this is
So
true.
they got loose wires.
Yeah. so-
Interesting.
But that makes
They
sense.
literally got bad wiring in their brain.
Yeah. Because, you know,
Why did you look this up?
I saw it. I forgot where I saw it. I might have been on Instagram. But it just made a lot of sense. I was like, oh, I like a nice foot, you know? It's not, I don't know if I'd go
Oh,
along
you
the
have a
lines.
foot fetish?
I don't know, a foot
You want a
fetish.
foot job, bro?
I wouldn't be opposed to it. But I'm not like, dude, I want to fuck a foot, you know? It's like, oh, that's
Would
a
you
nice,
suck some toes?
probably. That's a nice foot. You know, I wouldn't mind those being
I
on
would
you.
say you're like, yeah, you're definitely on the spectrum of foot fetish.
I probably
'Cause,
am.
Like feet, they just look like meat slabs to me, bro.
I mean, I said it the other day. I'll suck on some toes. Throw me on that spectrum.
But it was like,
I'm on a few spectrums now.
Sponsored by Spectrum.
oh, fuck them. Never fucking sponsor them. Jesus Christ. But I don't know.
Interesting,
It just made a lot of sense.
I thought you were going to say this. I saw a video that was explaining that apparently the consistency of the brain when a person is alive, it's like Jell-O. Like you can't lift the brain out of someone's head. It would literally fall apart like Jell-O. And whenever you see that it's like intact, it's because they added some chemicals to harden it. So that it would stick together. I didn't know that.
Wow.
We literally got our head's literally just Jell-O, bro.
That makes sense though
like
when
loose.
like you hear about
The
concussions, or
yeah.
head trauma.
Mhm.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's weird. That's
So
tripping me out.
You gotta be careful with your head, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking
I already had a
Jell-O in
concussion.
there.
I already took a chunk of Jello right out.
Dude, probably knocked some of your foot wiring into your horny wiring, bro.
My
Probably did.
my middle brother, man, he's had a few concussions.
Your middle brother?
Yeah.
I could tell.
Nah, man, that just runs in the family.
He has that look in his eyes. Bro.
Yeah, dude. He does. Especially when he lights off fireworks.
Oh my god.
He legit loves fireworks. You could see the joy that he gets from it.
He like walks out with them like he's on like a catwalk, like he's putting on a fashion show. Like he walks like holding it, and he like looks around.
Like, who's looking at me right now?
Yeah.
Look at the biggest, baddest cake on the fucking block. I'm about to light it off.
What'd you guys think of Sebastian? He's looking good,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, he definitely looks like he lost some weight.
Yeah.
Slim down.
I didn't even know he was in fucking Utah.
I was surprised.
He has to keep it up now, man.
Yeah.
Make sure not to put it all back on.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Is there going to be a season this year?
I believe so, yeah.
Nice.
It's kind of hard when, organizations or companies or whatever it may be are trying to cancel things literally when, all their competition or whoever it may be is opening back up. You know what I mean? So when he comes back, I'm sure there's going to be a season. There was a season last year, but it was all like live stream. But you could tell that they just spent little to no money on equipment. Like you could see the game, you just can't hear it.
Oh, what the heck?
Or you could see the game, but it's only one angle. So you could see them hit the ball, but you don't know where it went. You don't know if he got on base or not or anything.
That's funny.
Well, it went somewhere out there. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Interesting.
Expect to be in his mansion one day. Partying with the Circle Podcast.
Man, better be.
And the Circle Podcast fans.
I was hoping we are going to have like a fanboy on Sunday night. Like, oh my God, it's the Circle Pod.
Ungrateful, bro. We couldn't compete with the other entertainment, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
It's all good.
Very true.
We'll get him next year.
Halloween.
But the time that they did do that, I was like, oh, that felt pretty cool.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You guys listen.
That was pretty cool.
So,
Well, all right, fellas. You ready to wrap it up?
Yep.
It's getting hot as fuck in here.
It is. I'm sweating, bro.
I am too.
can't wait to fucking meow my cat back.
I'll help.
I'm just gonna.
I thought you were going to say
Like that
something about
Turkish man?
feet.
With the egg?
I'm gonna fucking barge through that door and scare the shit out of her.
I'll get it on film.
Perfect.
All right.
Well, thank you for joining us today here at the Circle Podcast. We appreciate you so goddamn much. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. Don't let the man get you down. And we'll see you on the next one.
Yes. Thank you. We appreciate all the downloads and people listening consistently. And to our biggest fans, we love you and kiss you right in the mouth. God bless your mother. MILFs Unite.
Officer Doofy. Reporting for 30. Reporting for 30.
Good night, America.
When he busted with the vacuum cleaner.
What's it? Always say thank you for joining the circle. Goodbye.
Bye.